What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We in this bitch talking the biggest news in boxing to date. Errol Spence versus Crawford. Before we jump into it, go down, like and subscribe, comment your thoughts on this fight and how you feel about this news. I'm Paul Pickin-Winham, and I'm joined with.
What's going on, man? Marcus Primetime Penley. It's Team Bud over here. Fuck the
Hey man,
bullshit.
fuck them buds, bro. Fuck them bud ass motherfuckers. It's your boy Kev, Water Boy boy. Ooh, and if you didn't know, I actually made that. But motherfucking yo, so this is funny. Like this is probably our third time doing this, and it's crazy because like every time they get me, I get so hyped, I get so lit, I get so fuck Marcus and his whole entire team, and Bud and the entire Bud fan base. But like, is this really gonna go down, y'all boys? Do you think this really happens? Because you know motherfuckers be killing us in the comments. They're like, it's not gonna
They
happen.
be
But
getting
it's
so
crazy.
mad in the comments, bro. Like we like
Yeah, they
we
be
be getting the same
key.
news, bro. We just got to report on it. It's like, what are you gonna do? Just report on one of the biggest potential fights of the year?
Bro, I wish I
Uh,
could go back in time and really tell myself, like, bro, don't even waste your time. This shit's not happening until the mid of 2023. If I would have heard that a couple years ago, man, shit would have saved me a lot of pain, bro.
Bro, as long as I've been watching boxing, Errol Spence has been talking to Terence Crawford. Like he's been talking shit to Terence Crawford. The only person I've seen him call out besides Terence Crawford was Sean Porter, and then he ended up fighting bro immediately. So like, as long as I've been watching boxing since Wilder versus Fury one, and I found out who Errol Spence was, he's been calling out Terence Crawford. He wants Terence Crawford. He wants his neck, and he's about to put his dick in the dirt.
I believe in the rumors and everything because not only was it reported, and then ESPN reported on it, ESPN Ringside, all the big networks reported on it, and Earl Spence, not Spence, but Bud made his Instagram post, which is him slaying the shark, and both teams, Spence and Crawford, on their websites have came out with merch for T-shirts with like that has to do with talking shit to the other fighters. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure if they I'm pretty sure this
And
we can believe it.
I
The
seen
boy
I
got
seen
merch.
contract details. I seen a date. I seen location. I think it is official, man.
It's going down for real, man. But it's funny. I didn't know that you can that a lot of people they sign their fight deals like the week of the fight. Like Tank Garcia signed the deal, I guess that same week type shit, even though they had the build up, you had the camps and everything. But this is the fight everybody wants to motherfucking see. So I don't think it's Manny Pacquiao versus. I don't think people keep saying this. Is this our generation of Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather? I was like, no, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather was our generation of Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. This is a whole new staple. The energy that's going to come into the fight, the IQ that's going to come into the fight, and the back and forth that's going to be going is about to be crazy.
I
Someone,
think this.
I was just
As
saying,
a
I think it's gonna be more exciting.
Yeah,
Way more.
I was gonna say the same. I mean, it's not gonna do the same pay-per-view buys, and it's not gonna break the records. I don't know what fight would break those records, but I
None.
think this fight is way more exciting going into it. I think way more can happen from both sides of the fighters. I think Pacquiao was always a mismatch, like with Mayweather. I feel like Mayweather would have beat him in any time period. No discredit to Pacquiao, but both of them were older. Spence and Crawford, even though they're getting older, they're still younger than when Mayweather and Pac fought. And I think just both skill sets and both I don't know primes for Crawford and Spence, I feel like that's right here. So I feel like we're gonna get a nasty fight. And then the way those two fight, they're gonna be looking for knockouts. Like Mayweather wasn't gonna knock out Pacquiao, and Pacquiao was definitely not gonna knock out Mayweather. So I think this fight is gonna be way more fireworks. You really don't know how it's gonna go down. Like I don't know. I think this fight's way more exciting to me in that aspect from the actual fight than
It's straight down
Pacquiao.
the middle. It's straight down the middle. Like I feel like it's straight when it comes to like who's picking sides. It's straight down the middle. Like I got some hitters that's rocking Spence with me. I know a lot of motherfuckers, y'all too, are motherfucker rocking with Crawford. It's like it can go either way, and I think it depends on what beast comes up to the fight because I got Errol Spence for sure, but like Errol Spence does you make slight mistakes that every time I see, I'd be like, you can't do that against Terence Crawford. Like when he fought Ugas and he kind of like lost his footing a little bit and slipped into the ropes, I was like, yeah, you can't do that against Terence Crawford. He's gonna motherfucking he's gonna motherfucking take off on that. He's gonna take advantage of that. And like the little weaknesses, Terence Crawford is gonna exploit that motherfucker. But Errol Spence being a bigger guy, being a more natural 147, I think is very, very powerful too. So like it depends on who you like and how it goes, but this is gonna be a great fucking fight.
Putting the house on Bud, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna appreciate that new house. Ooh, I'm gonna
I'm
appreciate that
putting
new house.
the house on it, and
I
I really hope it happens. And I think it's more exciting just and not like it's not gonna do pay per view numbers, but just who these two people are. They're gonna both try to fight, and also Pacquiao was hopefully no one gets injured before the fight because Pacquiao had tore his rotator cuff before the fight. So like we didn't even really. They're old and already not like they're broken down going into the fight. Hopefully these two stay healthy, get right. Spence first day back in the gym. He posted about it. I think today. So like all signs are pointing to these boys are really gonna fight.
I
Nah,
can't
you
wait
pulled
to
out
see
a
what
good
kind
fight.
of game plans both fighters have going into it, man. That shit's gonna be the most interesting part. How both guys gonna approach it. Is Crawford gonna be a southpaw? Is he gonna be an orthodox? Like that shit's gonna be so crazy, man.
Nah, that's fine. But I'm not gonna lie. You pull out this fight, if somebody were to pull out this fight, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because I'm watching too much Game of Thrones, but niggas might hang, bro. Like if somebody were to try to pull out this fight, somebody might get hung. Like it's crazy.
And this fight is on the same day as the UFC card, Poirier versus Gaethje. Which
Bro,
is
fuck that BMF belt. I want to see Undisputed.
Yeah, I want to see Undisputed, man. Hopefully they fix around the times, bro.
And
and
winner fights Francis Ngannou.
and 5 days before this fight is gonna be Fulton versus Inoue in Japan. This is gonna be one
That's
of the
confirmed.
best weeks of fucking combat sports, boxing,
And
everything.
also, I seen that there's a rematch clause that each fighter can.
Yep.
Yeah, within the first 30 days or some shit like that.
I
Yeah,
love
I
how they
also
say
seen some
if,
shit that they
like they're
gotta
not gonna do it.
what?
Yeah,
I
like
love how they say if they want to do the rematch. Like, bro, like
Yeah, you telling me like the other person loses and they're like, nah, I don't want it.
like yeah, but all right.
You got it, fair and square. That
nah,
ass.
man. So so we all agree this fight is gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, I mean I've always gassed because I remember I got notifications from Bleacher Report and shit saying it's here, November, it's happening.
Good night, man.
And I really believe them, but no bullshit. I really think this is the moment, man. I think Al finally pulled it through. I think both guys are getting over like 10 mil guaranteed, plus the pay-per-view and the gate. I think both guys are getting paid. I
I
think it's
hope they
finally
find a
here,
good
man.
co-main event too. I hope they get a nice little card
And
set.
I think that's also why Lil Spence wasn't getting a fight. I think that's another reason why he wasn't. They weren't trying to get him like a Keith Thurman fight or anyone else. So I think Al Heyman was really trying to focus on even though he was fucking it up, he was trying to focus on pulling this fight through.
Yeah. This fight's gonna be a doozy, man. And I think this entire week, I can't wait for that press conference because like you can try. I feel like it's gonna come in where they come in humble at first, and then somebody's gonna ask you a question. Crawford's gonna somebody's gonna ask Spence a question. Spence isn't gonna say nothing too disrespectful, but he's gonna sound a little cocky, a little piece with the answer. Then Crawford's gonna double back with a cockier rebuttal, and then now Spence, I'm put the dick in the dick. And I think that's how those press conferences go.
I'm gonna be hyped, man. I hope Crawford shows his shit talking side of him because I think Crawford could gain a lot of fans from it, man. Because that boy Crawford be that boy be shit talking, man. That boy confident with it. Or like that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
clip where Spence and Crawford are going back and forth and he's calling him fat and shit, saying don't go to the body and shit.
I'm
Crawford
willing
always
to
Bro,
has that.
I'm willing to
and
bet my
it's crazy.
bottom dollar that Sean Porter is gonna be calling this fight.
I hope so. Motherfucker, it'll be fine though. Cause I remember the first time I ever seen them boys. It was before Spence had all the other three belts. So then Spence was. I remember him and Crawford just going back and forth. I'm gonna beat your ass. No, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I'm gonna beat your ass. Niggas awesome. And then Crawford's like, oh, you got to be able to beat him first. He goes, why the fuck would I fight him? He ain't got no belt. Why the fuck? He ain't got no belt. He ain't got no belt. And Spence has literally spent this entire since that conversation. He spent his time just getting all the belts until there's
It's
nothing you can
collecting
say
them.
anymore. And every time he
Facts.
got a belt, he called out Crawford. He said, "You already know who I want next." And the last belt, after he beat Ugas, he's like, "There's nobody else for me to beat." Crawford, where the fuck you at, nigga?
That shit gonna be insane, man.
And then yeah,
Nah, that's him.
this will also hold up the division. It's a great thing for the fight to happen. But now Boots and Virgil Ortiz, like them boys are probably gonna have
Boots can
2 years.
breathe. They should put Boots on the undercard, make him the
But
co-main
bro, now
event.
they're gonna have to wait because they're gonna this fight and there's gonna be a rematch. So like they're gonna have to wait about a
It's
year,
gonna be.
2 years before anyone of them can even like taste the belt.
You
So,
think it's gonna be 2
man,
years? I think if they do a rematch, it'd be really similar to the Kambosos Haney rematch. Like
I
Kambosos.
think the rematch will be the end of this year, no cap. If
Yeah,
they
I think
once
it'll
they
happen
do,
again quick.
I hope
I think
so.
it'll happen again. I think it'll happen again really, really quick because like
yeah,
regardless, somebody has to lose, and if it's a draw, it's definitely going to a rematch.
I
Then
think
I
that
think
shit
because you know
happens
how
in like
quick,
November.
hell yeah, because you know how quick they motherfuckers announce a fight once and they immediately get that shit going.
Okay, I hope so. I hope they don't have to wait no longer. But yeah, putting Boots on the other card would be nice. I would like that too.
Hey, July 29th, motherfuckers, mark your calendars. Get your good barbecue out. Get the pits going. Get the fires going. Get the good liquor.
Get the
Tell
Bud
tell tell
Lights. Get your
tell
Bud.
tell your lady to wear the red panties. It's a movie. It's gonna be a movie July 29th.
Pull the red panties out, man. Bud's coming.
Yeah. Hey, and I gotta talk to my boy Jamari to make sure he's on the podcast for that episode because I'm not gonna
Hey,
get
you
jumped like
better get him, bro.
that.
I'm ready to
You
flame
better
him.
get your backup, boy.
But I'm about to send it. I'm gonna screen record what we say right now. Tell that boy he need to be on this show with my ass, man, before I get fucking did up.
Hey, man, cause I'm coming guns blazing on
Better
fucking
come pick up your boy,
that
bro.
preview.
Someone come pick up their boy. Cause we're
Cause
about
you
to
don't know what you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit with the left. You're gonna get hit with the right by Bud, man.
Ooh, yeah, we'll
Come
see. We
on.
gonna see. All right, Team Spence all the way, man. Errol Spence, he's gonna do what he got to do. I'm just happy this fight's about to fucking happen.
put the trident through that shark.
Little fish.
Hell yeah, man. But hey, man, July 29th, be ready, be steady. Don't forget it. Motherfucking mark your calendars. This is the fight we've all been waiting for. And if you didn't know, I'm in this bitch with Paul Pickle Murder Constance. Mark is the motherfucking primetime penalty. I'm your boy Kev Waterboy Savoy, coming all the way from across the motherfucking pond. Motherfucking, and this is a totally different podcast. You dirty motherfucking bitch.